Hi everyone, welcome to another series of Women Empowerment Series video podcast with me, Farisha. And today we have a very special guest with us, it's Intan Farhana. Assalamualaikum, Hi Intan.
Hi Farisha, Waalaikumsalam. Salam to everyone. Thank you for having me today.
And thank you so much for being in Women Empowerment Series video podcast. So can you share with us a bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm a mother of three. I am actually a legal profession based, but currently my focus is on my e-commerce platform. I've been in the business. I've been an entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur for the past 22 years, with variation of business. But my current focus, as I mentioned, is on my e-commerce platform called My Galo. So that is basically a bit of me. I have three kids. I am 47 years old this year. Not that young, not that old. Well, so but yeah, I took it as every year, every step of my life, every changes that I made is a learning curve for me. So everything yang I belajar from my study times, my legal backgrounds, it's different. So when I venture into business, it's something different, something new. So that is me.
And the next question, what does woman empowerment mean to you in your own words?
Woman empowerment. Such a heavy word actually. In the Before I forget, I must wish you and everyone a happy International Women's Day 2 days back. So hopefully this year kita boleh achieve some equity kan apa ni ikut dia punya tema. So in my definition of woman empowerment, I think this is where we as women able to share ideas, thoughts, challenges because everyone having a different challenge. And then maybe we can collaborate with each other. We need to leverage on each other sebab semua orang, you ada you punya advantage, I ada I punya kepakaran. So we need to support each other, not only on physical, tangible, emotional support is also important, very important. Cherish and support each other. I must say that is what most important for me. Be a good listener lah. In a simple word, women empowerment for me is you have becoming and behaving like a truly good friend to your woman's friend. So you don't stab each other. Tak kisahlah dia lebih daripada you or you lebih daripada dia, you know, but in your life, in your circle of life mesti ada sesuatu, there must be something that you need from your friend, and also they also rely on you. So the support of each other.
Yes, and I have to agree with you. Supporting our friends, support each other is very important. And everybody
Mhm.
goes through different challenges in life. So kita punya
Yeah.
ujian berbeza-beza. So everybody have different
Mm-mm.
challenges. Everyone goes through different setbacks. And I love this quote. Okay, so this quote, be kind for everyone that you meet, is
Mhm.
fighting a battle that you don't know about. Yeah, so maksudnya is like be kind to everyone because you don't know what they're going through. Maybe in career they're doing okay, but maybe in personal life you don't know that they lost their loved ones, they lost their family
Yes.
members, something
Betul.
happened,
Yeah.
something happened to them. So it's really important for us to be kind to each other because everybody that we meet, the support system is very important
Yes.
because we don't know.
Yes.
Kan? Kita tak tahu.
Yes.
So when we support
I
each other,
totally agree.
so this create a pillar of growth. Kan? So we support and empower each other.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And for the next question, okay. Question is, who are the most inspiring women leaders that you admire in Malaysia and also internationally?
Oh, right. There are many actually that along the journey, along my um, entrepreneurship journey, there are people that already affecting my, affecting, inspiring, you know, giving me, I sort of I look up for them. But the one that I really hold from the beginning of my student life, because I did law in the beginning, it was Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She was judge in the States. A very famous quote that I always refer to from her was that women belong in all places where decisions are being made. It shouldn't be that women are the exception. Meaning, in any decision, in anything that you do, you tak boleh nak tinggalkan perempuan, woman, you tak boleh left behind. So, that is sort of empowerment, the equality, the unbiasedness that we need in our life, in anything that we do, whether you know dekat rumah pun, your life, you stay at home mom ke, whether you work with organisation ke, that sort of treatment that you want. So her quote actually I memang pegang, I hold on to it from my student life, um, and then I think from that I tengok few other women leaders, you know, in the world yang really outstanding, you know, like the previous New Zealand Prime Minister, for example, Jacinda Ardern, you know, and locally we have of course kita ada Datin Sri Dr. Wan Aziza, the first female deputy prime minister. You know, never in your life ataupun previous generation terfikir there will be a deputy prime minister, woman deputy prime minister. So go back to the quote that I cakap tadi, don't left behind woman. We even have Datuk Dr. Mazlan Othman, if we still remember her, the Malaysia first astrophysicist. You know, dia bukan astronaut, she was not astronaut, she was the first astrophysicist. Agensi Nuklear Negara she spearhead the agency. And our very own Dr. Siti Hasma, you know, the elegance, the kindness. Second Malay woman to become doctor. So kita tak kurang, in our country kita tak kurang orang yang kita boleh look up to, you know, these women leaders yang kita boleh tengok. And our own home, of course kita akan refer to our mother lah kan. My own mother, I have 4 siblings, so my mother truly, of course semua orang pun akan fikir yang sama. Our mothers are our truly inspiration. Yeah, I'm sure Farisha pun agree with me. Mothers are incredibly resilient. Tak kisah siapa-siapa pun. Mothers are resilient, persevering, strong determination. So I try to adapt her attitude to my life, and then hopefully my kids pun akan tengok I look up to me as much as I look up to my mother.
Yes, I have to agree with you on that. And when we mentioned our mom, I still remember masa tu I was very young. And then adik I pun kecil lagi. And our maid balik kampung. So our maid balik kampung and my mother have to bring me and my little brother to work. Bawa pergi office. And she juggle the task. And growing up, I've seen her, you know, like hantar kita orang di sekolah, everything. So the sacrifices that she made, and sampai
Yeah.
kita dah, you know, kita dah dewasa, so we appreciate it more. Kan? And then
Yes,
when I
yes.
look back, I macam, wow, my mom did all that and she juggled. She multitask.
Yes.
She
Betul,
multitask, and then
betul.
and then
We
and
we
then and then
we
she could go
are
for her meetings and all that, and then it's like, wow, it's like Wonder Woman lah. So
yeah.
she's my number
Betul.
one inspiration.
And if you agree with me, mothers, tak kisah siapa-siapa punya mother, our mom, even my generation atau I to my daughter, my kids, mothers always able to find solution. You bagilah apa masalah pun, kan? Mothers will be able to find solution to make the best of everything. So dia pusing ikut mana pun, because kita kena bagi jadilah,
Betul.
bagi jadi, bagi
Betul. And
so
and
that kind
and they have this
that
superpower. They have an instinct.
exactly,
Dia ada
exactly.
apa motherly instinct. Dia boleh tahu.
Yeah,
So sebelum
yes.
kita bagi tahu dia, dia dah tahu dah. So that
Betul,
so
betul.
so that is our mother. Tu dia punya
Yeah,
superpower.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, and for the last question, the last question for our Women Empowerment Series video podcast today, and the final question is, what is your advice to women out there who would like to venture into your industry? Any advice on entrepreneurship, on what can they do to start, what can they do to seek help, or mentorship and training? Maybe you can guide a bit more on that.
Thank you for the question, Fanisha. I like your the way you know the flow of the question. So what is my advice? Actually, first of all, to me is time management, because as you said earlier, kita multitasker, kita banyak nak buat, kita banyak nak handle. So time management is the key. And also emotion. You have to control your emotion as much as you can. Sometimes you feel really sad. Of course, kita human being. We can't deny that there are days that we are very moody.
It's
There are
okay.
days that
It's normal.
we are very
Yeah.
ada hari kita sangat bersemangat like wow, But there are days that kita very down. That is, refer back to the first question tadi. Kita nak ada strong support system. And then you need to share your human emotion with people you trust. Not everybody likes you. Not everybody understand you. As much as you want to understand, you want to love everyone that you mingle with, but not everybody will understand you. So you be selective a bit, because you need the happiness, you need to control yourself. And bring the mind-like people, mind-like team in your team if you want to build a successful business strategy. So you kena mingle around with it's your circle of friends lah, your circle of network, the positive mind people, and then you can grow. You can grow as yourself, as a person, as a business person. You can grow together with your team if you have a big organisation, or you are a leader to your you are a superior to your team. So you grow together. You jangan grow sorang-sorang. I mean, you can go as far as you can alone, but you can grow bigger if you go together with your team. So itu strong support, empowerment, dia semuanya berkait. It's interrelated. You have to go hands in hands. You have to go synchronize. So my advice is, pertama kali kalau you nak first baru nak join into entrepreneur, you have your goal setting, your mindset kena betul. Kenapa you nak venture into business? Because there are risks. Everything that you do pun ada risk, tapi you have to do the calculated risk lah. Kan? Right. So itulah my advice, my humble advice.
Thank you so much, Intan, for your advice and sharing. And I have to agree with you, we can't work in silos. Kita tak boleh bekerja secara silo. So we need a team. Teamwork tu very important. Very,
Yeah.
very important. So teamwork and also networking, Networking.
Yes.
So your
Yes.
network is your net worth. That is very, very
Agree.
important.
Betul.
So networking. Yeah, and then kita kena rajin bertanya. Kalau kita tak tahu, kita tanya. And it's okay to help. It's okay to seek help, and it's okay to ask questions.
Betul. Don't be shy ataupun you rasa macam you ada imposter syndrome. You always feel like you are not up to the par. Sedangkan that person yang within your circle pun rasa yang sama. You tak tahu dia rasa apa, kan? You rasa macam alamak, inferiority complex, You have this rasa kekurangan. You punya, everyone ada kelebihan masing-masing. There will always be advantage of everyone. So
everyone ada strength and weaknesses, and it's
yes.
okay. Everybody have their strength. Everybody
Betul.
have their weaknesses. So kita focus on our strength, and at the same time we try to develop punya weakness tu. Kita tengok apa yang kurang, apa punya weakness tu, kita try to improve.
Yes,
So
betul.
macam for
Setuju.
example like me, my strength is I'm good at public speaking, presentation, MC.
Mm.
My weakness is I'm not good with numbers, but
Mm-hmm.
I try my best to okay. Today hari ni I nak belajar buat okay on Excel spreadsheet macam ni. This is how I calculate the
Mm.
budget like this. So
Yeah.
at the same time, okay, the part bahagian yang mana yang we identify that is our weakness, we try to
Mm-mm.
learn from someone and say, hey, can you guide me on this?
Yeah.
So like for example, finance department, can you guide me on like
Mm-mm.
how to do budgeting, spreadsheet and all that? So macam
Mm-mm.
contohnya macam kena buat P&L, for example.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
let's say contoh, I'm not sure how to do a P&L budget. So I seek out
Mm-mm.
someone who does. Okay, this is how
Yes.
you do it,
I
and so it's okay
yes.
because it's always a
Mm.
learning curve. And if you make
Betul.
mistakes, it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes because
It's
when you make
okay.
mistakes, you learn.
That's where
Yeah.
you learn.
Mm.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I agree totally with what you said. We need to seek out. This is where we need to seek out mentors or role models. You know, who can guide you, ataupun dia boleh inspire you. You surround yourself with supportive, positive and supportive people. And then just now you're saying that tak apa kita buat mistake. It's okay. We learn. We need to embrace kita ada our own uniqueness tau. So we need to embrace our uniqueness and individuality. Kan? Each of us ada kan the character of that. So I rasa um, again we cannot live forever. Kita tak boleh hidup seorang-seorang pun. In this world kita
Yes.
dijadikan
Betul.
kan ada
Yeah.
community, ada kawan-kawan, ada family and all that. So itu dia, keep embrace our uniqueness, individuality. Remember that we as human being kita ada capability of achieving anything that you set your mind to. Kalau you rasa you dah set your mind, you want to achieve this and this, your big why. Some people memang besar-besar tulis kan, big why. Ada orang ada cara lain, dia tak guna why, maybe dia guna
Vision board.
yeah, vision board.
Yeah.
Yes,
Vision
yes.
board, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So anything that you set your mind to, you are capable of doing it in a way to achieving it. Kalau you ada hurdle, you minta tolong orang, atau kalau you rasa you are stuck, you boleh step back, you do some reflection, you fikir balik, you reorganize your cara, and then all the way to do whatever goals that you want.
Okay, Intan, so we have come to the end of the show. So before we end our Women Empowerment video podcast series, do you have anything else that you would like to share with our viewers? Any advice? Anything that you would like to share?
I think I've said most of the points already, but I really think that we as a woman must believe in ourselves and our abilities, and then seek out opportunities. There are many opportunities out there, you know, and then you know whatever passions that you have, ideas, pursue it. Don't let anything hold you back.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
another one. Just one final one. Take care of your physical and mental health. Yeah.
Okay, that's very important. Yeah, mental health, physical and mental. So you have to be healthy and also you have to be positively, mentally healthy as well. So body
Yes.
and mind. Yeah, so that is
Correct.
very important. Okay, thank you so much, Intan, for sharing on
Thank
on Women
you.
Empowerment series. Okay, till then,
Thank
stay
you.
safe, take care, bye.
Bye.